Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're finally going to watch a video that people have been asking me to watch for so many weeks now. I haven't really had the time to watch it because it's 1 hour long, but today I decided I'm finally going to sit down and I'm going to watch it because I have such high hopes for this video and I'm so excited for it. We're going to watch an Elden Ring movie, Age of the Stars. Apparently this is a movie that VaatiVidya made about the Ranni ending of Elden Ring. I think that's what it is. They have a whole series called Prepare to Cry where they made movies, I think, about the different endings of Elden Ring from what I've gathered so far. This is the one ending that I personally picked, so it is the one ending that I can watch without being spoiled at all. So I picked this one to watch first and I'm very excited for it. A little bit about my background. I am currently playing through all FROMSOFT games for the very first time over on Twitch. I started with Elden Ring and I picked the Ranni ending, which is why I'm so hyped for this one. We already made it through Sekiro and Dark Souls 1 and we very much this week moved on to Dark Souls 2. So if you want to hang out with us and see all my live first reactions, feel free to follow us over there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. I barely know anything about this video. I've just been told that these are really good. So yeah, let's just check it out. I'm really excited. Okay, so this is the video. It's called An Elden Ring Movie, Age of Stars. It was uploaded 2 months ago, so it's quite new. It has 2 million views and it's uploaded by VaatiVidya. They make a lot of really good lore videos, so I definitely would recommend you checking them out. They have more of these videos, so if you enjoy them, feel free to go over there and watch the rest of them. I probably won't because I want to play the endings first. So yeah, we're just gonna watch this one first and then we'll see. Maybe if I ever beat the game a second time and I get another ending, I'll watch the other ones. But for now, let's just hop into this one.
The first war for Leonia was a clash of blue against gold.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Reason against faith. The stars against the Erd Tree. Champions fought on either side, but none were as great as Rennala and Radagon.
Oh, this looks sick.
Who somehow put their differences aside. From
the
this
music.
union, 3 children were born, each with Radagon's flaming red hair: Rykard, Radahn, and Ranni. Of the 3, the Princess Ranni was most favored by the mother. Caria was a matriarchal society, after all, and
holy shit,
power would inevitably pass to her.
I expected a lot, but not this. Oh my god, this is... I thought this was gonna be like scenes from the game turned into movies. But this is a whole nother level. Like, oh my god, there must be so many artists working on this. This is crazy.
So, with Rennala leading her by the hand, she found it, her very own moon.
Ooh,
but
I want my own moon.
Would be eclipsed by the 2 fingers who spoke for the greater will. They schemed to have the young Empyrean follow their path, a puppet on their strings.
What the fuck? Why would you do that? She's so cute.
And so they granted her a shadow, a half-wolf named Blythe,
my
given
beloved,
to protect Ranni, all in the name of the greater will.
These 2 are so good together. Big fan.
But it was a mistake, and Ranni and Blythe grew extremely close. So Ranni grew older, with loyal allies by her side.
Heck yeah.
And thanks to the greater will, she was never alone.
Best NPCs, hands down.
Unlike her mother, who would be abandoned by Radagon.
Asshole.
After this, Rennala was no champion. She was destroyed by grief and left with nothing but Radagon's golden egg.
Not the egg.
Meanwhile, Radagon reforged his Moonlight Greatsword into a Greatsword of Order.
Oh, this is sick.
His true colors as he embraced his other half. The sword was once a gift of betrothal. Not anymore. Suddenly bereft of her parents, Ranni ventured deep into the woods, and there she found a new mentor, a snowy crone,
Oh,
well versed in witchcraft, who taught the young Ranni in the
Who's that?
absence of her mother. In contrast to Rani, Radahn grew in admiration of the father. And in an unparalleled act of power, he mastered gravity magic and turned against the stars.
This is so cool. Holy shit.
Rykard, on the other hand, writhed and rankled against Order, as did Rani, who would not acquiesce. And yet, her body belonged to the Golden Order, for she was a demigod, perhaps even more than she herself knew. So she devised a plot, stealing death and forging it into black blades that could cast away her Empyrean flesh. And so, as Order slowly fell apart, she set aside her great rune and left with Blythe and Iji, and was never seen again.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Holy shit.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Oh. I know. Oh, the music! Oh, not those fuckers. This is what I expected. This kind of movie is what I expected.
To you this ring. It will summon a spectral steed.
Torrent.
Named Torrent.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, my camera is dying.
A pleasure. Care to purchase anything? The howl
It's
of a wolf
Santa Claus.
in the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Ah, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it
He's
off.
so cute.
It's early in the game, and you're desperate for your first quest.
I don't think I did this.
That
I think I
howl
skipped this.
has not stopped ever since you set foot here, and it comes from a rare high point in the Mistwood.
Oh, he's up
One
there.
that peeks over its treetops. Here, you can find the half-wolf named Blythe. It's as if he's looking for something, as if he's in need of information.
Okay, can I just very quickly say, Blythe? I always said Blade. I did not know you pronounced it Blythe. I learned something today. I very much skipped this bit, I'm not gonna lie. I think I first interacted with them when I was in the towers where they live.
So, you can get his attention with the same signal that he and Kale must have set up to do trade.
Kale
That's cool.
sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's
Smash.
Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby, or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his
Oh, I
tale.
did this. I did this part.
Is a bloodhound knight, a sect of fighters who were trained as hunters and trackers. These beastly
Scary.
knights never speak, but they choose their own master and are supposed to be loyal to them for life. Even Renala had such an oath-sworn beast in her employ. And she also had Blythe, who is yet another half-wolven warrior who is defined by his loyalty.
Oh.
Perhaps it's for this reason that Blythe takes Darrowell's treachery so personally.
I did this bit. This is where my Blythe, whatever his name is, quest started. I actually think he might be my favorite NPC. I'm not gonna lie. I think I liked every bit with him, and I was very, very brokenhearted when I found out one of the later steps in this quest line. But yeah, I think he's really, really cool.
Hey!
Darrowell, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Heck yeah. So this is a wolf as well? Like a half wolf? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm so excited to get back to this game. The cinematics. That was cool. I like that. Good shot.
Right.
Right.
There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Is this his actual voice in the
Oh
game?
yes. I should say, if you venture north to Rhea Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you.
He's
He'll
cute.
be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
He looks so cool.
Of course, we don't know the circumstances of Darrowell's traitorous acts, but we do know that Blythe is obsessed with loyalty, and here, perhaps, he is projecting his expectations of loyalty upon another.
Ah, then you met Blythe, did you?
Heck yeah, we did.
Wonderful. I'm glad I pointed you in his direction. He's boorish, blunt, and couldn't find his nose with both hands. But he's a good egg.
A good egg.
I think the two of you are sure to find the best in one another.
Why you look like Santa Claus though? That's what I want to know.
After this, word of your exploits begins to spread, and the Church of Ella is engulfed by a strange sleep mist.
Ooh. Oh,
This
my
way,
beloved.
Tarnished. May I have a word?
Jeez, I'm cute.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Rena. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Oh,
Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
wolves as well.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between.
Oh, she's so pretty.
How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
The
Like
two
5 minutes?
fingers. So, long ago, great champions would gather at the round table and listen to the fingers, for they are envoys to the greater will, and the greater will is widely regarded as the ultimate power in the universe. So, the two fingers speak with its language of light, but they are far from benevolent, and it was the two fingers that forsook the Tarnished long ago when their grace was lost, only to welcome them back upon the shattering of the Elden Ring. Now they are wizened, trembling, and bent
Very
with
ugly.
age, yet still they shepherd members of the Round Table hold, sharing incantations of light and warmth, but also shadows and silence.
Ooh.
They have high hopes for the Tarnished.
Oh, that looks
even
sick.
should they be wounded, even should they fall, that they will continue to fight for their duty. But many suspect that the fingers are corrupted, broken, their guidance skewed. For now, Grace leads you to Leonia, known for its vast forests and ever-present fog. In its north stands the Academy of Raya Lucaria.
It looks so
In the
good.
east, there is a high road that runs north to south, and the western coast has always been closely associated with Carian royalty, some of whom remain
Who's
to
that?
this day. This is Iji.
Oh, he's so
Carian
cute. I
blacksmith
love him.
Blythe sent you to find.
Blythe actually did that. Did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you.
I'm
At
smelly.
any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I will give you whatever guidance I can
Look at his little
and
bookie.
pray for your success.
Thank you.
Long ago,
Appreciate it.
trolls like Iji swore an oath to Queen Renala of Caria and were eventually called
Oh.
into service to fight in her war against the Golden Order.
Oh,
Eventually,
he's one of
Caria
those.
And Raya Lucaria would join with the Golden Order, only for Radagon to abandon Renala and then leave Leonia in this state of civil strife. But
I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of Radagon. He's a little dickhead. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't deserve Renala. He does not.
again, that was long ago.
Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucaria Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the Knights' onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor.
The
unless
music
you
and
wish to
everything.
lie with the corpses of the heedless Knights of the Cuckoo.
Is that where the swords come from? I'm learning so much today. Oh my god. But like the music and everything. Oh, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Rip. Me. Oh. Oh, what is this? Oh, not the hands. Oh, I hate those. I actually never went in here because of the hands. Oh, that's stunning. Look at that sword.
Amidst
Oh.
Caria's enemies and treasure, the Knights of the Cuckoo live on, as puppets who are forced now to fight for the Carians that they once tried so hard to destroy.
Such.
Perhaps you'd be better off exploring Raya Lucaria, the
Pretty.
academy that closed its doors to the world. After the
Ah.
shattering, the academy wisely declared that it wouldn't interfere and locked its gates. So it is that even now it's filled with scholars, or at least it was. These sorcerers dedicated themselves to glintstone research, and they venerated many masters. And their headmaster was Renala, who was also
Renala.
the Queen of Caria. But Renala disgraced herself by falling for Radagon, who left her witless and inane. So now there is this limited Carian presence in Raya Lucaria, except for a few loyalists who defend the Grand Library.
Aww.
For it is here that Renala remains, locked away with the great rune of the unborn.
And the egg. Don't forget the egg. Oh, this fight was terrifying. Ooh.
New friend.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
Little Culver. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
I'm like surprised again and again of how deep this game is. The amount of lore and depth.
Children born anew by Renala
Crazy.
are all frail and short-lived, And Radigan's golden protection can only last so long.
Oh, it's so sad.
Renala's true defense lies in the golden egg, which is enchanted with a snare. It's a spell that conjures a version of Renala at the height of her power, something designed by the daughter to protect the mother.
Wait, by Rani?
Was Rani the witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Oh. Send word far and wide of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon.
Rani did that.
And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
To protect her mum. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, I feel bad for killing her now.
In this battle, Renala is defended by her oath-bound beasts, giants, and dragons that had partnered with her over her long age of wandering the lands between. For she was there at the beginning of it all.
It makes so much sense now.
Oh, little Rani, my dear daughter, weave thy night into being.
This was merely a fight against a conjured spirit, and yet those final words seem real.
So sad. I'm gonna be so fucking annoying when I replay this game on stream, because I'll be like, every time I reach a boss, I'll be like, okay, story time, guys. This is the lore behind this one. And everyone's gonna be like, oh god, she's doing it again. She's going insane. Oh god. Do you need a mod for these scenes?
Progress towards the three sisters, towers that are defended by Adula, who is Rani's oath-sworn dragon.
I never got this
Adula
right.
was once a devourer of sorcerers, until she was bested by Rani, and subsequently she swore a knightly oath to her dark moon. She flees before we can defeat her.
Yeah, I never got this
We'll
part.
see her again.
Yeah, I never did.
For now, we're granted access to Rani's rise.
I don't think I ever fought her a second time.
Again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Rude.
No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service?
Any day.
I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it.
It makes so much... Now that I know the lore, everything she says makes so much more sense. Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
And rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
It has, mommy.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nocon, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nocon lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nocon from there. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
Watching this makes me realize how lucky I was to find all these things. I don't think I did any of this intentionally. I just stumbled across it, and at some point someone in my chat was like, so if you want to finish the Rani quest, you should go here next. But this, like, it's crazy that people actually do this. Like, do people do this intentionally? That's actually insane. It's going down.
And so, you go down, deep below the earth, to an ancient civilization that predates any others that are found on the surface. Here, ancestral followers and claymen persist well outside the purview of the Erd Tree. But built amidst these ancient ruins is a newer, still ancient city, Nocon, an eternal city where people of the night were banished to long ago for their treason.
That's so pretty.
Their legacy lives on in E.G., Blythe, Rani, and now you.
Me, I'm part of the gang. Fuck yeah.
Ah. Good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report.
Oh.
I can see bloody Nocon right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celivis. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are.
Let's fuck him up.
I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
Anything for you. Ah.
And so, you go to confront Celivis.
Fuck him up.
Celivis was once a preceptor, a teacher of magic who served the Carrion royals. When Radagon married Renala, these preceptors were ordered to don masks of confidence, mouths stitched shut with gold thread, to make it clear that all their matters were to be kept strictly private.
Oh, that's
Radagon
horrible.
was hiding a secret, and that secret was that, of course, Radagon was also Marika. And Celivis also has many secrets of his own.
Wait, so did Renala know that Radagon was also... Or does it, like, cause they know, if they have their mouths shut to not tell secrets, these people all knew, right? Huh, interesting. Something to think about.
You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes.
But then how does he talk?
I've heard all about you. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you.
Oh, fuck
but
you.
Since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I am Celivis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts.
As loathsome as Celivis is, it seems he knows something about Nocon.
Well, well, you're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot.
What a dickhead.
There's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selene in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
I'm pretty sure I also found her on accident.
So he doesn't know how to get to Nocon, but he does know someone who might.
I don't think I
Selene was expelled
understood
from
this.
Raya Lucaria for her research into the primeval current, and among other things, these dark arts taught Selene how to slice open her heart and imbue a primal glintstone with her soul.
Disgusting.
Selene is still in hiding, but you eventually track her down.
Accidentally, but yeah.
What's left of her, anyway.
Oh, tarnished are you?
I am Jaren, foolish old warrior and witness. You didn't know Selen, did you? Well, whatever the case, she's dead now.
Aww.
It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. Her soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body.
The knight,
Scary.
Jaren, once served the Carrion Royals as a war commander for their general Radahn. Naturally then, he was also familiar with the Carrion Royal Blacksmith, E.G.
Well, I haven't heard that name in an age. Then you must serve Princess Rani. The next
Heck
time
yeah.
you speak to E.G., tell him this. The Festival of Radahn will surely set Rani's fate back into motion. By the by, is that old fool still hammering out weapons? His enormous frame cramped in that little place? Bit of a haughty sort.
Rude.
Strange fella when I knew him. And funny thing, his swords were all blunt as stone, but not one of them decayed when faced with the scarlet rot.
Jaren shares a long history with his general, Radahn. The man preferred a nomadic existence, and yet, before long, he became sworn to Radahn, bound by an oath of honorable death.
Oh,
so Jaren
okay,
was there
okay.
when Radahn conquered the stars, and he remained by his side, even after the scarlet rot brought the general to his knees, for he had an oath to keep, a promise to bring Radahn an honorable death.
But then
even if it meant
why does he send us to the festival if that means we're going to kill Radahn? If he's on Radahn's site? How does that make sense?
releasing the night sky from his grasp.
Jaren. Now that's a name I haven't heard for a while. Oh no. Wait, how did I not see it before? I ought to retire as war counselor for such a gross oversight. Let me explain. The fate of the Carrion royal family is guided by the stars, as is the fate of Lady Rani.
Team Rani.
First heir in the Carrion royal line. But General Radahn is the conqueror of the stars, who stood up to the swirling constellations, halting their movement in a smashing victory. And
He's got a point.
If General Radahn were defeated, the stars would once again resume their movement, as would Lady Rani's destiny.
That makes
So
sense.
although he has lost his mind to rot, Radahn still somehow keeps the stars and Rani's fate in stasis. This is why you need him dead.
We gotta fuck him up.
So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then. You're coming too, right?
That was the first time I rage
Radahn's
quit.
festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
Fuck yeah. This fight made me rage quit for a month because I didn't understand that you're supposed to use summons. I stopped playing for like a month and then I saw my friend do it on Twitch and she used the summons. I was like, oh, that's how you do it. So, good memories. It looks sick. So are all these swords made by the big smith?
Ah, there you are. Took your sweet time.
Okay, I hurried,
The
okay?
plays are all made up and waiting for the curtain. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying on me. For Rani's sake, too.
I won't, I promise.
Champions, welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you.
Goosebumps.
Champions, prepare for battle.
With the
Defeat
music.
the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
Oh my god. This just makes me realize that I did not understand this quest line. Like the reasoning and the connections and everything. But it makes so much sense. Holy shit! Is that an actual spell in the game? You chuck that, bitch. But leave Leonard out of this. He's too cute to die. Oh my god, what a shot! Oh, this looks so cool! I feel like when you play this game, so much is happening in the fights that you can't even take in like all the animations and attacks and everything. But looking at it from the outside, they are so cool. Oh.
Ah, well played, good sir. My thanks to you and your razor-sharp wits. Then there's nothing left to say, except I am Iron Fist Alex.
Oh. Oh no! Ah, poor pot. Oh, this fight was such a pain. Uh-oh. Dad, roll. Oh, using Renala's spells and everything.
We can't really be certain why Radahn was holding back the stars. Was it to defend his home? Or was it on behalf of the Golden Order? Or did he simply have something to prove? Whatever the case, with his death, Rani's fate is immediately freed from stasis, and a falling star tears through the earth in Limgrave, opening a direct path for her and you to Nocon.
Oh, this game is so good.
I was waiting for you. What a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nocon, where Rani's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more for Mistress Rani.
Oh, this is so cool. I'm obsessed. Little bookie man. Big bookie man.
Ah, you finally come. Blythe told me everything. You've defeated General Radahn,
yeah.
Unlocking the stars. There is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Rani's acute judgment of character. Thanks to you, Lady Rani's fate once again stirs. Oh, Blythe wanted me to tell you not to bother waiting for him and head straight to Nocon.
Oh yeah, he's not even down there, right?
Important task. Apparently, a matter of great urgency. You need not await Blythe. Descend underground alone, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nocon, so that Lady Rani may tread the dark path of the Empyrean.
And so, you scramble through the debris left by a falling star and finally make your way towards Nocon. This is one of 3 eternal cities, to where a race called the Nox were banished long ago, for somehow they had invoked the ire of the Greater Will, and the Nox were forbidden from returning to its surface.
Such.
We don't know exactly what they did, to deserve this eternal entombment, but it probably had to do with a weapon, the treasure of Nocon, a finger slayer blade, born of a corpse and drenched in blood and said to be capable of harming the greater will and its vassals. So it was that the Nox became nothing more than another civilization that had lost its fate, sharing their ruins with Silvertears, listless treasure hunters, and the songs of the ancestral followers.
So sad.
This is Nocon.
Oh, this is so cool. The thing is, what I'm thinking about, right? If all the endings have such deep, intertwined stories, holy shit, this game is insane. It keeps blowing me away. Like, I've already played the whole game, but like, I have so much left to do. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Oh my god. I'm so... I don't even know what to say.
But now that Radan's death has freed the fate in the night sky, we are able to discover Nocon's treasure. This is what Blythe was sent to find, yet we are the ones to claim it.
Don't even remember
so that
what it
Rani
is.
can finally usher in the stars and bring about her age of night.
Ah, it was thee, not Blythe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nocon. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. But before I leave, I must entrust thee with this. Take it. My thanks for thy sterling efforts. My discarded flesh lieth beyond the seal unlocked by it.
I never found
a strange
this.
gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure.
I want to talk about
this fucking
Rani's
place.
dark path. She had to do some pretty terrible things to get here. For example, she stole Destined Death and sacrificed her own corporeal flesh
As you
to
do.
rid herself of the hold that the Fingers had over her. And to her, this was necessary in order to rid the world of all that came before and upend the whole of it. But her sacrifice wasn't all that was required, for Destined Death demanded a body and a soul. So another demigod was very carefully selected, and she chose Godwyn the Golden. By killing him, Rani could at once shed her body and strike a terrible blow to the Golden
fuck
Order
this guy.
as well, ridding them of Godwyn the Golden, who was probably the very best of them. We all know what happened to Godwyn, so you have to ask, does Rani's end justify the means?
I am certain now. Fate steered us to our first encounter. I must thank Torrent too for his part.
This is so sad.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by.
Bookman!
Have you heard? Lady Rani has departed on her journey along the dark path of Empyrean, from Rena's Rise, as she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Rani's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude.
Anything for you.
And only you were Lady Rani's true champion.
It's us!
My
Thank you.
purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Rani for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Rani is in your hands.
Oh, it's gonna be so sad.
I pray that you serve her well unto the very end.
Oh, this is gonna be so sad.
So we decide to take the portal at Rena's Rise. This tower is likely named after the snowy crone that taught Rani her sorcery. Rani modeled her doll after that mentor, and Rani and the doll that she inhabits are busy somewhere on the other side of this portal, which leads to the Ainsel River, which flows underneath Liurnia, underneath the Moonlight Plateau. Here you find a miniature doll.
Oh, this is the last bit, right?
Of Rani that she likely devised so that she could advance unseen in this place.
The doll.
Her two fingers are close, and their baleful shadows are even closer, prowling, looking for trespassers.
Uh-oh, I hated this.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we?
This is so easy to miss.
Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands.
It's so
the
sad.
name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Wait, so did Blythe disobey Rani towards the end, or why did he turn evil? Maybe she's going. Maybe they're going to talk about it.
So Rani is here, trying to get close to her fingers so that she can kill them and finally finish what she started long ago. Even without Rani's body to puppeteer, her two fingers still command great power. Remember, these are the mouthpieces of the greater will. They conjure great light, and so, naturally, also have the power to cast living shadows. The baleful shadows are one such example, and the shadows of the Empyrean are another. But even the two fingers are capable of erring in their judgment.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing.
She's
the
such an
two
icon.
fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Soon you size up against a baleful shadow, which naturally resembles Blythe. It's easy to imagine then why someone might doubt his loyalty.
Even when I turned my back upon the two fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally.
I love that.
Though he was created a vassal for an Empyrean, he was a colossal failure on the part of the two fingers.
Oh,
Blythe and E.G. both art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path, that I must betray everything and rid the world of what came before. Should I add thee to the list? Another one, kind of heart. As kind of heart as they.
Yes, please.
This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget.
Perhaps the baleful shadows are what the fingers think Blythe should have been.
Okay, so this is not him.
Without Blythe's great sword of frost and with blades of destined death. Instead, a tool that only the agents of Order have any right to wield now.
Oh, okay. This fight was hard. I struggled with this one. Oh boy. Oh, they picked such good music for this. That weapon is sick. What weapon is that? That build looks so cool. What kind of build is that? I want to do that. Cool spells and big ass weapon.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
This fight was so hard.
Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and E.G. I love them.
Oh, it's so sad. Oh.
This whole time, Blythe couldn't be at Rani's side, fighting on her behalf, so you had to be instead. E.G. led you to believe that Blythe was sent away on more important matters. But what could be more important than this?
True.
So you return to Liurnia and confront him on the matter.
Very well. There is something you should know. The two fingers gave Blythe to Lady Rani as a faithful follower. Her very shadow, incapable of treachery. But if Lady Rani, as an Empyrean, resists being an instrument of the two fingers, the shadow will go mad, transforming from a follower into a horrid curse. But such is his destiny. In such matters, Blythe's own thoughts hold no weight. It pains me so. But he must be neutralized, for Lady Rani's sake.
Did he lock himself away?
So E.G. had Blythe locked away.
I didn't know that.
In Limgrave. Incidentally, it's the exact same cell that a supposedly traitorous bloodhound once occupied.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
A half-wolf is here, imprisoned not for any treachery, but to prevent it.
Oh, it's you. It's me, Blythe. Old E.G. trapped me here. Told me I'd bring naught but bale to Lady Rani. But there's no chance that could happen. I'm part of her being. Her very shadow. I thought old E.G. knew as much. Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh no, I think I did do that. Can you fight him though? I don't think I fought him. I do think I did that. I did talk to him.
My thanks, friend.
Oh no, I don't remember.
I'm going to see Mistress Rani now. I don't know what came over old E.G. But even if the odds are slim, I need to check the mistress is safe. Now,
is he the one that kills her?
Rani can finally set in motion the fight against her fate she's dreamt of for so long.
Wait, is that why she dies?
As you can see, Blythe is still in control.
No.
Even as the two fingers are
she doesn't even
nearing
fully
death
die.
At the hands of Rani. Yet Blythe remains this living contradiction, forced to be loyal to two parties who are at complete odds with one another. E.G. believes that this should drive him mad, especially this close to the end, at the final stage of Rani's ultimate betrayal, but it hasn't.
He's fine. He's chilling.
According to Carian tradition, the Princess of Caria is supposed to give a ring and sword to her chosen consort. But Rani locked away her ring of betrothal in the Grand Library and engraved it with a warning.
I remember
instead,
that.
telling you not to take the ring from this place.
So we
warning
take it.
That the solitude beyond the night is better left for her alone.
Nope.
But
mine now.
ignore her and follow doggedly in her path.
I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch all become impossibilities, which is why I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now?
Yes. Yes, please. We're so desperate for this woman.
Essentially, Ranis Order would be one that is largely removed from the world. The goddess that spearheads it would be unreachable. She would not accept the love of the masses, their worship, their offerings, none of it. This differs greatly from Marika's Golden Order, which demanded veneration. It wiped out other ideologies, it grafted those it couldn't wipe out onto itself, and gave the world absolute evils to contend with, all with Marika as its figurehead. So to bring about such drastic change, it's no surprise that Rani has to go to extreme lengths. To become her lord, you have to find your own way to the Moonlight Plateau, past a malformed star, ring of betrothal in hand, to a place defended by Rani's oath-sworn dragon.
I don't think I beat this one.
Of Manus Celis. The word Celis means heavenly, but the word Manus means of the hand. So you learn that it's here that Rani's own heavenly hand had settled. Two fingers that brazenly lurk underneath the cathedral named after them. Two fingers that know there is no weapon that could kill them.
Well, she doesn't actually die, right?
The Fingerslayer blade.
I got that confused.
The legacy of the eternal city of Nocon, which was finally put to use by Rani herself.
Oh, she's so pretty. And covered in blood, but... We're getting married! Yay! Look at us! We finally are not maidenless anymore! Her character design is so sick. Bye-bye! Love you.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
You know what's really funny? It's like Blythe is like so cool and epic and he should be doing all of this, and then our character is so goofy and silly and just cheesing its way through all of this and like just wearing stupid outfits and whatnot. And for some reason that's really fucking funny that we're the ones that finished this quest.
Rani's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and this sword is a beam of its very light.
That's so sick.
By a carrion queen upon her spouse to honor long-standing tradition. So it was you that would become Rani's lord, not Blythe, who was forced to wait while you fulfilled the role of shadow and consort.
Poor Blythe.
With the two fingers dead, something has indeed broken in Blythe, but somehow he still remains loyal to Rani.
Aww.
The law states that Blythe would have defied destiny itself if it would have had him turn upon his lady. But Rani was always destined for the dark path. Since there falls no shadow where there shines no sun, Rani leaves her shadow behind.
Oh, no, it's so sad.
I'm part of her very being. I could never betray her, no matter what might happen.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is so intense. I don't remember doing this in the game. Is it possible to skip this? Because I don't think I did this.
Stop. Please.
Oh.
Rani. She needs me.
Oh god, this is so sad. It's horrible.
You walked the same path as Blythe for so long, but in the end, only you can go on.
I hate it. Oh, this is so sad.
Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately, now he has you.
Did we not just kill him? Awkward.
Before Blythe's death, he was attacked by a group of black knives. It's impossible to know who sent them or why they acted as they did, but if they've gone after Blythe, then it follows that their next target would be E.G.
Unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
It's so sad.
Go as you must, Lady Rani, along the path of darkness.
Inevitably, E.G. dies fighting as well, destined to catch up with Blythe in death, as you escape the consequences and continue along the path to Elden Lord.
I don't remember this being so sad. I really don't.
In this ending, the Elden Ring is set aside completely, to be eclipsed by the moon, as it was long ago, back when fate was still in the night sky, in the age before the Erd Tree, before the Elden Ring commanded the stars.
The battle is over, I see.
Look, it's your mom, but also kind of your dad. Bit confusing, isn't it?
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
So, Ranis Order will still exist, but it will never again be seen, believed in, or touched by the living. To bring this about, her sacrifice is absolute. She has to leave and never return. But at least she'll still have you.
Me!
Well then, shall we?
Which hand do you grab? Oh god. Which one is it gonna be?
Fair consort eternal.
Is that it?
Thank you for watching. You know, despite being one of the most convoluted quest lines that From Software has ever devised, Rani's ending is the most popular ending in Elden Ring. It speaks to the power that this narrative has, that so many of you took the time to have your playthroughs defined by it. And
that's true.
That's why we wanted this Prepare to Cry episode to be the best of all. So, special thanks then to everyone else who made this project what it was. First and foremost, to Miss Pap1, who was my project partner, my editor, and capture artist. He also gave really valuable insight on which parts of my script
they did
worked
so
and
well.
which didn't, and all of this wouldn't have been what it was without his help. And then there's John Devlin, the artist for Prepare to Cry's awesome visual introductions.
Stunning.
We set out to create scenes that players were never able to see in-game, and I think we achieved that goal.
Oh, so
John
good.
put a monumental amount of effort into this art, and I'm so appreciative of that. And then it was Xavier who brought this art to life, animating it and never complaining, even though I was probably really annoying whenever I requested a ton of changes. So, huge props to Xavier.
I'm gonna leave
And
this
there was
in.
Arcane Bard, who worked on the sound effects and music for this introduction,
'Cause they
bringing it
deserve
to
it.
a whole new level where the music and sound effects could perfectly match the tone of what's seen on screen. That is
So good.
so difficult to do, but they nailed it. Finally, Alex Rowe contributed the music for the Nocon scene. He took a few notes of music that the ancestral shamans sing, and he turned it into this fully fledged masterpiece that was just amazing to show off in this video. But finally, thank you to you guys. Your views and your support on Patreon, or you buying merchandise, all of that just allows me
We
to
did it!
justify spending a lot of money commissioning the most talented people out there for these projects. So
It's insane.
thank you for enabling all of this. This marks the end of the 5 main episodes of
Oh, this is the
Elden Ring
last
Prepare
one.
to Cry, which we wanted to be really epic in scale because all of these are based around some of the most powerful stories, each corresponding to an ending in the game. There are still more Prepare to Cry videos that we want to make, and there are definitely more lore videos I want to make, but they'll probably have to wait until I've spent some good time with Armored Core. So this is kind of goodbye
Priorities.
to Elden Ring content for a little while, but I'll be back. Don't worry
Insane.
about that. Thank you again for sticking with me through all of this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Insane. Literally insane. What a masterpiece of a video. Like, literally, that was so fucking good. Just props to Vaati and his team. That was insane. That was so good. I loved every second of it. I'm probably not going to watch the other ones for now because I do want to play the game and get the endings first myself. But, oh, that was so good. So sad as well. So sad. Like, the name Prepare to Cry, valid. Just valid. That was, like, the depth of this game at some point. Like, I keep discovering new things and thinking, wow, I played this questline and I didn't know this. Like, that was just chef's kiss. Thank you guys so much for recommending this to me. I'm blown away. That was just incredible. Big shout out to Vaati for making these videos. They are absolutely insane. Like, the effort and work that must be put into these videos is incredible. So well done. The art in it, the music in it, like it was just insane. Honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching and watching this with me. I had a really good time. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. make sure to check out Vaati 100%. They are absolutely incredible at these lore videos. Follow me on Twitch if you want to hang out with me while I play all the FromSoft games for the very first time. We would really enjoy having you over there. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you want to. I post a lot of playthroughs of FromSoft and some reaction content as well. Yeah, I hope you had a good time today, and if you want, give this video a like. I would gladly appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. I'm gonna sit down and think about this. That was a lot. That was so good. I'm like obsessed with it. Oh, I'm like so happy that I started playing these games. I'm so excited to get back to Elden Ring and get another ending, because I'm going to pay so much more attention to the next one, 100%. And I'm actually going to try and follow the story and lore of it, because I learned a lot today, and yeah, I don't know, it was really good. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye guys, bye bye.